We are on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball. Brett Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 640.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Three and 0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Edman at third. Goldschmidt at second with one away. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding into the box, Tyrone Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A little low. It's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is seven. The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
So coming to the plate, Lane Thomas. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The pitcher,
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Dakota Hudson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Colton Wong now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cards lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Edman has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Justin.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Out in front of it, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Striding in once again, Tommy Edman. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Orlando.
First pitch on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brett Anderson.
So here now's the pitcher, Brett Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is on 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And they start him out away with a called strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Ben Gamble.
No left fielder.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first.
Gamble.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Lane Thomas. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Lane Thomas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball back down one.
The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Harrison Bader.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 43.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dakota Hudson picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Yeah, for a pitcher, Matty, that was a successful AB right there. Good job helping his own cause.
Ball one.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. That's popped up. Hiura over to his right, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough.
Any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this is taken outside for ball one. Grounded back up the middle. Wong to his right. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Moak.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. First pitch on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Settling in now, Jed Jerko. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. This is foul right side. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Christian Yelich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Yelich is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Tyrone Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped up. Carpenter is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Alex Claudio will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
0-1 count and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
From the stretch, hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce infielders. Tough luck.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, Dakota Hudson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Two out, bases loaded. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Two and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ben Gamble, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's close.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first.
That's a ball.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2. Keston Hiura, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch-out of the ballgame.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The 1-1.
Nope.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the pitch.
1-0.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Tommy Edman waits on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. This is in the air out to right. Taylor is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, shortstop.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box, Omar Narvaez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a
leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
To short. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that's down.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Outside, 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jordan Hicks takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jordan Hicks.
Orlando Arcia will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Avisail Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Lays off 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Tyrone Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. Josh Hader enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hey. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 65.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kester. You're up.
Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Too low, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dakota Hudson earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Brett Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6.